Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, we are back with our series of trade targets, realistic trade targets for the Miami Heat, and we are going to be doing the small forward edition. So, we are going to have 3 to 4 players that I personally think the Miami Heat should trade for this upcoming trade deadline, which is February 8th. Now, if you guys are diehard Miami Heat fans and want to stay updated to all Miami Heat content, this is the perfect channel for y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, turn on post notifications, drop a like, and do all that good stuff. I appreciate it so much. And also comment down, how do you feel about my realistic targets? You comment yours and comment some down for the power forward position. Now, we are going to be going with one that may... Okay, so we're going to have 2 realistic targets and 1 pipe bomb. And honestly, I don't really think this is a pipe bomb because this can actually happen. But we're going to start off hot, and that's going to be DeMar Rose. Now, DeMar Rose is a very good player. I'm currently playing for the Chicago Bulls, averaging 37 minutes a game, averaging 22 points a game, which his points are down since plays with the San Antonio Spurs. Previous years, he's averaging like 25 and 28. So his points are down. His field goal percentage is down. But surprisingly, his three-point percentage is up by shooting 35% and 4 rebounds, 5.4 assists, and 1.1 steal. Either way, DeMar DeRozan is still very, very good. Now, to be honest with you guys, I'm not a big fan of this, but DeMar DeRozan has been linked to this team for a while now. And if we are going to possibly make a big move, he could be part of the plans. Now, the reason why I'm not so big on this is because the spacing on the floor. DeMar DeRozan is not known as a scorer, well, as a three-point scorer or three-point threat, and so isn't Jimmy Butler. So that's definitely concerning to me. But we do have the coach to fix all that stuff. We have the best coach in the NBA. Yes, I said it. He just got the biggest bag because he deserves it. So if he's going to figure it out, it can definitely be Spo. Now, the reason why we do bring up DeMar DeRozan is because the Chicago Bulls, they're going to be blowing it up soon. I believe they're 18-21. Yeah, they have won their last 3 games. They're 9th in the Eastern Conference, but it looks like they're going to be trading Zach LaVine. They haven't came up with a contract extension for DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan is getting older. Dude's 34 years old. He wants to go to a competitive team that can help him possibly win an NBA championship, and that's the Miami Heat. So this is why I think all Miami Heat videos are going to bring up DeMar DeRozan because he's constantly linked to this team. The Chicago Bulls are a bad team, hasn't signed a contract extension, and when you look at his contract, it's only up to the 2024 season, and he's making about $28 million. So, yeah, it's pretty hefty, but you are going to get him on an expiring deal. So, if we want to make a big move like this, definitely go for DeMar DeRozan. Now, going into the more realistic targets, Gordon Hayward. A lot of people are not a big fan of Gordon Hayward, and that's fine. Definitely is injury prone. I mean, just look at the seasons. Ever since that Celtics season in 2018, 2019, hasn't really played too much. Going from the Hornets, playing 44 games, 49, 50, and this year 25. But Gordon Hayward is definitely a cheaper route. He even said it on a podcast that he almost signed with the Miami Heat, and he's definitely still a solid player that can still get buckets when he is a healthy NBA player, right? This year is averaging 32 minutes a game, averaging 14.5 points a game, shooting 46% from the field, damn near 47, 36% from the three-point line, 5 rebounds, 4.6 assists, and 1.1 steal. Yes, he is dealing with an injury right now, hasn't played since December 26th, but like I said, he's definitely a consistent basketball player. When you look throughout his career, his average and stuff like that has been in the league for a while, is around that 15-point mark. 15-point mark, his three-point percentage is around 37. So having another 3.3 out there, threat, having another player that could score when he's healthy and could fit this Heat culture, I am definitely with it. And when you look at his contract, it's pretty cheap, personally, in my opinion, right? He signed a 4-year, $120 million deal. I believe that's his deal right there. And when you look at these type of players, he's making, well, actually, looking at the contract right now, it's definitely not cheap. But what I could say is making $31.5 million now, but we can get an expiring deal off a player like a Kyle Lowry. We can get him off our team, and adding Gordon Hayward, I'll be excited with that because he's on an expiring contract too. He's going to be unrestricted free agent in 2024. So I think this will be cheap. Call me crazy. He may get bought out. The Charlotte Hornets are a horrible team. They're literally 8-27. I don't see what Gordon Hayward's trade value is, so they're not going to get too much out of this. So this possibly could be a buyout candidate. And I wouldn't mind bringing in Gordon Hayward when he's healthy. Now, the last player that I do got on this list is Bojan Bogdanovic. Personally, he's not the bigger name than DeMar DeRozan, but I think he's the better fit currently is on the Detroit Pistons, and he's a solid player. I mean, he's averaging 16 points a game, shooting 40% from the three-point line. I can't complain. That is awesome. That is really, really awesome. His contract is very, very reasonable. In the 2023-2024, he's making $20 million. But in the 2024-2025 season, his contract is cut down to $19 million, and it's only part guaranteed. The Detroit Pistons are one of the worst teams in the league. They only have 3 wins with 35 losses. I know the Pistons are playing hard to get, like, we're not trading Bojan Bogdanovic, but let's be honest, if they get a good deal to continue to build the future for that Detroit Pistons team, they are going to trade him. And so Bojan Bogdanovic is 34 years old, has always been a bucket, definitely is going to bring more spacing to this team. We all know one thing about this team is that we lack scoring sometimes in big moments. When we win against the Denver Nuggets, we didn't really score too much. But adding a Bojan Bogdanovic adds another three-point threat, like I said, and just another scoring ability outside of Tyler Herro, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo. So these are the 3 players that personally I've been looking at. We could look at possibly Danilo Gallinari. Not a big name, but definitely come off the bench, give us 10 to 15 minutes, and produce. So let us know in the comment section what you guys think. I love you guys so much. And once again, if you're a diehard Miami Heat fan and want to stay updated, this is the perfect channel for y'all. And I'm out. Peace.